Hey mathematicians, let's talk fractions once again. So today I have a question that says, what is 2/5 plus 2/5? Alright, so this is an adding fractions question. And the very first thing I'm noticing about this question is that my two fractions have the same denominator. Both fractions are working with fifths. Now that's really important because it's going to impact how we approach the problem. I always think about fractions like apples and oranges, right? If I said I have 3 apples plus 2 strawberries, how many oranges does that equal, right? That doesn't work because they're not the same types of fruit. Same thing with fractions. I can't add them unless they're the same type of fraction. So in this case, both of my fractions are of the fifths type, which means I can add them. So today we're going to talk about the standard algorithm for adding fractions with like denominators. All right, so I have 2/5, and I need to add it. Woo, that was exciting. I need to add it to 2/5. Okay, now the great thing about adding fractions is it's super simple. It's only one step. Okay, so I'm going to take the numerators. Let's pick a nice different color here. I'm going to take a look at the numerators, 2 and 2. I'm going to add those together. Okay, so 2 plus 2 is 4. All right, the denominators are going to stay exactly the same because I'm not changing the size of my pieces, right? I can envision a little pizza here cut into fifths, right? And I'm saying, here's a piece, here's 2/5, here's 2/5. How many fifths is that altogether? The size of these pieces isn't changing, right? So I still need to keep a 5 on the denominator, in the denominator, all right? So that's as simple as it comes. That is the standard algorithm for adding fractions with like denominators. Whenever we do anything with fractions, my very last step is always to ask myself if I have written this fraction in simplest form, okay? And if you need more help with that, you can check out our reducing fractions strategy video. But if I take a look at the fractions 4/5, I know there's no number that I can divide 4 by and 5 by. So I know that this is the fraction in simplest form. So 2/5 plus 2/5 equals 4/5. If you're not digging this strategy or it's still not making sense, go check out our other strategy videos for adding fractions with like denominators.